Hello, this is Dan's show on the tube, and this is the news, rumors, stories, and trivia video for June the 20th of 2025. Today's trivia question is, Bill Goldberg started out with a real impressive undefeated streak. How many matches did he win consecutively? The answer after the video. Our first story is TNA star issues a challenge to NXT champion. On the Muscle Memory YouTube channel, TNA star AJ Francis challenged NXT champion Oba Femi for the NXT championship. Oba hasn't responded, and I hope he doesn't. I think that match would be a train wreck. AJ Francis is not very good in the ring. That's why WWE didn't keep him. I think if they did have a match, Oba would wipe the floor with him. It's two totally different levels of competition. Next up, TNA star injured. It's official, folks. Frightful Select has reported that Elijah suffered a torn tricep. The injury occurred when Elijah went for the Undertaker's old school move, where he wraps up the arm, walks along the ropes, and then drops that forearm. Well, he's already had successful surgery to repair the damaged tricep. We at Dan's show on the tube wish him a speedy recovery. No timetable is set for his return. This really sucks. He's one of the guys they were using in both companies in main event programs. As a matter of fact, in this week's TV tapings, he took the pinfall for his team. Got the pinfall, and he's been doing really well. So I think this was kind of a crappy time for him to get injured. Not that any time's a good time, but this is a really bad time. A lot of that going around. Zoe Stark, when she got injured, she was supposed to eat the pinfall in that triple threat match. They didn't want Kyrie to lose her first match back, but for Rhea to advance in the tournament, she ended up having to pin Kyrie, which wasn't what the WWE wanted. They wanted Zoe Stark to take that pinfall. And then, of course, Liv Morgan's going through all her issues with her separated shoulder. That's due up for surgery soon. Hopefully that goes well. She was involved in 3 or 4 different programs and a major part of every week's television, so it's a shame to see her go at the time she got injured. Next up, WWE has interest in signing a AAA star. According to WrestleVotes, WWE would like to bring another luchador to the main roster. The worker in question is lucha legend Psycho Clown. He's a third-generation star, and he's been working this particular gimmick since 2007. They feel like he is extremely marketable, and he has been in AAA for over 15 years, so he's exceptionally loyal. He is scheduled for WWE Super shows in Mexico this July. I like Psycho Clown. He's a good wrestler. He was someone when Worlds Collide come on, I was really excited to see. I'd like to see him make the main roster and work with some of the luchadors. I think, though, if WWF's going to pull a bunch of luchadors or more AAA people, I'd like to see them create a title specifically for them, or maybe bring back a cruiserweight title. Some kind of way to highlight the luchadors that they're bringing in. Similar to how Eric Bischoff showcased the luchadors in WCW in its dying days. I'd like to see them get really good spots on the card and major championships. A lot of the luchadors really deserve them. Next up, a TNA title match has been booked. TNA Wrestling revealed on social media that Joe Hendry will get his rematch for the TNA World Championship July 20th at the Slammiversary pay-per-view. I'm a big Joe Hendry fan. I want to see him win the belt back off of Trick. Not that Trick's a bad champion. Trick's a great guy to have as the face of your company. He's got a good look. He's doesn't seem like he's going to do anything ridiculously stupid and get himself in trouble. He doesn't do anything ridiculous in the ring that risks him getting injured. So I think he's a great guy to have as a champion, and I think Joe Hendry is as well. So I'd like to see Joe regain the title. At some point in time, Trick's going to have to drop it, and I can't see anybody on the TNA roster that deserves a win over Trick better than Joe Hendry. Our final story is NBA star for WWE 2K25 Duncan Destruction Pack has been revealed. WWE Games announced on their social networks that New York Knicks star Jalen Brunson will join Tyrese Halliburton, Shaquille O'Neal, and wrestlers Abyss and Great Khali in the second DLC pack, Duncan Destruction, which is due out June the 25th. I'm a big gamer. I've got probably days into WWE 2K25 already, and I haven't really even scratched the surface of what all I have plans on doing with that particular game. I wish they wouldn't do these celebrities and NBA players, or last year they did the Pat McAfee pack. I think they should have put Pat in a pack. I have no issue with Pat McAfee being in a video game. As a matter of fact, I use him quite often. But I really think he should have been the only one in that pack, and then the rest have been more wrestlers. I think the fans would prefer to have wrestlers on the roster versus other people being pulled from here and there. Well, at least that's my take on it. What's your opinion? Leave me a comment below to let me know what you think about them using NBA stars and other celebrities to fill roster spots on a video game that's a wrestling video game. Like, share, and subscribe to the video, and we'll see you tomorrow with SmackDown results. I'm going to try and do a full report depending on how the evening goes. Also, I'm going to be doing a watch-along of the 1992 Royal Rumble at some point in time this weekend. So look for that coming soon. Have a good day. Bye.